Kidpower was created in 1989 after our founder Irene von der Zonde protected a group of 8 young children, including 2 of her own, from a man who was threatening to kidnap them. Irene took a self-defense class and kept hearing stories that had the words, "if only." If only I had known how to stop it. If only I had told my parents. If only I had gotten help sooner. Using her expertise in working with nonprofit organizations and child development, Irene gathered parents, martial artists, law enforcement officials, and other caring adults to establish Kidpower. Our mission is to teach people of all ages and abilities how to use their power to stay safe, act wisely, and believe in themselves. Since 1989, Kidpower has served over 2 million people. Our 1 Million Safer Kids campaign has the purpose of making 1 million more children, teens, and young adults safer from bullying, violence, and abuse. We're accomplishing this by sharing our knowledge widely through the Internet and publishing books and videos about how to use our teaching method. We're also creating new tools and continuing to offer workshops and train instructors for teaching people with difficult life challenges. We're an international community of instructors and advocates deeply committed to safety for children and other vulnerable people. We're growing the field of how personal safety and child protection skills are taught in families, schools, and organizations worldwide. Fear raises anxiety without making anyone safer. Instead of using fear to teach about violence prevention, Kidpower makes it fun to learn to be safe. People are far more likely to do what they've practiced than what they've been told. Instead of just talking about problems, Kidpower coaches students to be successful by rehearsing skills and using situations that are relevant to their lives. Discussing potential danger often causes anxiety, while practicing solutions reduces anxiety and increases confidence. Simplicity, consistency, repetition, and relevance are the keys to developing effective personal safety habits. Kidpower prepares people to develop these habits through our positive practice teaching method and skill-based curriculum. Kidpower measures success by the increase in skills and confidence of our students. We have thousands of reports from people of how they and their children use our assertiveness, boundary setting, and help-seeking skills to improve their daily lives, as well as many reports of how acts of violence or abuse were prevented or stopped. Independent studies show that Kidpower improves children's safety skills knowledge to prevent bullying, abuse, and abduction. One study showed that children who participated in Kidpower's Everyday Safety Skills program had significantly higher safety skills knowledge after the program, and that 31% more of the Kidpower students improved their safety skills knowledge over 3 months. People are fooled into thinking that violence and abuse are unlikely risks by what we call the illusion of safety. Unfortunately, they often fail to make teaching these skills a priority until after something bad has happened. Another misperception is that talking and worrying about problems is actually doing something about them. Lecturing children about dangers and feeling anxious does not make kids safer. Kidpower increases awareness about what adults must do to protect their kids and to prepare their children to take charge of their own safety, and brings a message of hope with concrete steps that we can take for how to explain and rehearse these skills with our children. We've developed a highly effective method of teaching people of all ages and abilities to take charge of their personal safety and educating adults about how to protect their children from all forms of bullying, violence, and abuse. We have also created a very high-quality system of training instructors and starting new centers. Over 2 million people have been served through our workshops, free online library, and publications. We have thousands of reports of how this has made a huge difference in their lives. Our programs are taught on every continent except Antarctica, in many languages and cultures, and are relevant whether families live in homeless shelters or high-income neighborhoods. Our language lacks a widely understood word for the work Kidpower does. We use the term people safety to mean people being safe with and around other people. Fire safety is more than just burning prevention, because being safe with fire also helps you to use fire for warmth, cooking, and enjoyment. The same is true of people safety. In addition to preventing problems with people, people safety skills help to develop positive relationships that enrich our lives. Every dollar you donate to Kidpower will help keep kids safe. We will put your gift to immediate use in developing new resources such as online videos and interactive training tools, and sharing them widely, so that everyone, everywhere can have access to the skills and knowledge we teach. We receive requests every day from professionals working in developing countries who would like to travel here to learn our program. Although we provide long-distance help through email and Skype, we lack the resources to cover their travel and training expenses. Currently, most of our website is directed at adults. With more children using the Internet, we'd like to create a safety website for children and another one for teens so that they could have a fun way to practice their Kidpower and Teenpower online with permission.